Fun fact about me, I have never played Halo in my life. But of course we know the theme song. How's it going, everybody? The people from the US who are here. Why are you awake? It's 4 in the morning. Or something like that. Today, we are going to be making our own little incremental game. Because apparently this is the new meta. Games like Tower Wizard, and then there recently was this viewer game that did really solid as well, Click and Conquer. The dev made Jesus Christ, and he's not even a patron. Like, can you guys believe this? He made so much money. He's not even a patron. That's what you get. Anyways, called out. We know you. This game is really doing solid. So it's like, hey, we'll look at this. Let's make our own incremental game. How hard can it be, right? So look. Hi everyone, by the way. Hi Cyniskistic Gamer 655 and Urtias. I have to be honest, the incremental genre is one that I am not the most well versed in. I've played Cookie Clicker and that's about it. There was one viewer game that I played, Click and Conquer, and then I also think Game of Cross was the name. This was like one of our viewers' games as well. And this is also an incremental idle game, I guess. It's basically a clicker game. So we're going to try that. Hi as well, Baz YT, enjoy work. Why the hell you guys streaming the same time with Indie Game Clinic? I don't want to choose. I saw as well Indie Game Clinic just went live. Too bad, Joe. Too bad. I do wonder how much of an impact there is here. Tower Wizard is a game released 3 days ago. Is it only 3 days? No. July 19th. It's like a month ago, basically. June 19th, sorry. So it's been doing really solid. Do you have an artwork to use for today's development? So, today's development, let me also put on my Skyrim OST, actually, just so we have some background. No, I do not have time, Mr. D-Boy, to check out your trailer today. Oh, I actually reminded, I need to turn this one on because it's a sponsored stream. Oopsies. Let me fix this as well. I was like stuck debugging stuff with Thomas up until like 3 minutes before we started the stream. So give me like a second to set everything up. I need to also... Oh, God damn it. We'll get there. I'm going to make it 2D. Like, I'm going to make it 2D, limited color palette. And this time, I actually made some prep work. But give me 1 second to set up like the sponsor thing that I actually need to do as well, that I forgot. Whoopsie. And then I can talk a bit more about that. Here we go. It should be up now. Let me get my Skyrim OST. Which one was it? I think it was this one. Yes. Now we're gonna be cooking with gas. So, incremental idle game. And here, I had this idea a while ago. How's the music? It's a little bit too loud, I feel. This. Yeah, I think especially incremental games right now are meta. I don't know. I don't think we're going to make this a full-on game because I know my art is not going to be good enough. I had this idea when I saw Tower Wizard a month ago. And now I figured like, okay, fuck it with the Bezzy sponsorship. We can make this like as a prototype. The idea is you run a dungeon. Not a sex dungeon before people start thinking about it. Like a fantasy medieval dungeon. I have a little GDD that I wrote in advance. The game is called Dungeon Inc. And how I envision it is it's like you're like the evil overlord who designs the dungeon layout. And then basically every time you get like someone to visit the dungeon, they like pay a gold coin or whatever. And that's like how you make money. And then you use that money to get more rooms, which then gives you more fame and like more asking price you can ask. And then you can add like some idlers of like, it automatically spawns adventures by adding like an inn or having more fame or whatever. So what is it? It's a 2D incremental game with a limited 8x8 monochrome aesthetic. Manage a fantasy medieval dungeon, earning money from paying visitors and then reinvesting this to expand the dungeon and earn more. Final goal is to reach 99 dungeon floors. This is just an idea where basically, you know, every floor you build also gets more expensive, but then with the incremental thing, you can charge more money, you get more fame, and there's a bunch of other things. So yeah, main loop, every click spawns an adventure at like your cursor position. They will head into the dungeon where they pay an entry fee, and then depending on where they die, I guess die is not, and then go unconscious, because we have to be PG here, and go unconscious at some point, basically at which point they lose. And then depending on how hard it is, you're gonna get fame. Is this Dungeon Keeper? Kinda. Dungeon Keeper was like a game that I looked at, because I did like a little bit, but Dungeon Keeper is very different in like visual style and all of that. Like, this is more of a 3D, like top-down management game. I'm seeing this more like a Fallout Shelter, almost. I don't think it's on Steam, actually. Where, you know, you have that 2D perspective, with all of your little rooms. But yeah, Dungeon Keeper is like kind of a way. So yeah. As a non-art person, 3D is easier to make, but you might end up with an asset flip. Yeah, isn't Dungeon Inc. a mobile game? It's a song. Look, guys, the name, it's a placeholder. I can change it. What is this game? Okay, it's still a little bit different. It's a prototype. We can change the Dungeon Inc. name as well. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I did not know that. Built a... Okay, I guess it's kind of a similar, except this is a mobile game, which probably has like different monetization. I actually didn't look this up. So you have different rooms, you can upgrade the rooms, and then you put enemies in the rooms. It's a bit different, but I feel like to a certain degree it is also okay. Also, my music is way too loud, I think. So yeah. Hi, Bob Phil. That's all. Those devs were in a GDC type event for Dungeon Inc. I'm not sure. Thanks for the follow as well, Jonas Dev. We'll make it work. If the name... We can change the name. We're just gonna ignore the mobile game from now. Visual style is gonna be like this. So I actually made a little bit of stuff in advance. I made some amazing 8x8 monochrome pixel art. Which... It's not great, but it's gonna be fine. I am not an artist, and Dungeon Inc. is basically an adventure capitalist, yeah, which is also like an idle game, I guess. So I've made some stuff. I actually prepared like a little bit just to like, because I wasn't sure. It's been so long since I used Unity, and then also like with the reference resolutions for pixel art that I was like, I need to prep a little bit for this, so I just like imported some sprites, because we're gonna have to ask a lot of stuff to this stream sponsor. Oh, I actually haven't imported yet, Bezzy. Oh, well, we need to update first anyway. Can I install the plugin before the update? Who knows? We'll see. It's gonna get there. It's interesting that you're prototyping in rental. I'm doing one full-time for 9 months already, and I realized it's really hard to balance. It's the worst part for this kind of games. Yeah, I feel like, you know, it's a prototype. I just want to learn Unity, see if I can pick up some new stuff, get more familiar with the engine, but we have... there's a 2D Keeper-like game. What did I do to deserve this, my lord? Did I do to deserve this, my lord? I can't find this. Deserve this, my lord. Like a keeper, like a core keeper, I guess. This is an old game, I feel. Yeah, okay. This is a 2007 keeper-like. Morning's making a 2D pixel art game. Next thing you'll be using Godot. I highly doubt that. But the thing is, like, okay, we had Tower Wizard. How's my Bezzy update in the meantime? Okay, it's getting there. Let's install plugin. There was this other one of like the pit. Am I gonna find it? It came out like, I think it's still on the popular or like new and trending actually. Here, fill up the hole, which is another one of those like monochrome idler games, incremental games, sorry. So I was like, you know, I have a spidey sense that if you can ship something in the next month in like this vibe, this style, you'll be pretty solid. Now, I can tell you with this Pixlar style, we're not shipping anything, but I still wanted to give it a go. So let's see, look, Bezzy should be installed. Let's get this ready, and then let's start working on some basic stuff. Yes, you can update. I have nothing functional basically as well. You should check Gnorp, the Apologue. It's the code of modern incrementals. Yeah, the goal is kind of, you know, that the one problem with the incrementals I feel is like how much playtime people expect. Where for like games like this, the biggest thing is like, oh, I can beat it in 4 to 6 hours, and it's like, holy shit, that's a lot of gameplay. I've heard of Gnorp, the Apologue, but I can't picture it. Oh yeah. It's also, yeah, like the 2D, very limited color palette, very basic pixel art, and just have a shit ton of stuff running. I see. Of course, William has this. So yeah. Also, when like one of our interns, when we had them like last year, also it's like, yeah, every time I start a new job, I start a new cookie clicker run through, playthrough, because she really likes the incremental ones as well. Sure, I can apply this. Incremental game love. It's what I'm doing now as well if I wasn't stuck with another project. Yeah. Hey, guys, I keep saying this. We are not hard committing on this. How deeply do you still use Bezzy to script? It's pretty new, right? Yeah, I use it now mainly to figure out, can I make this game fun? That's always my main goal with these streams as well, and why we always do like one genre thing. Incremental tower defense. I think I know which one you're talking about. Don't say the name. I'm gonna see if I can find it before you. Let me see. It's by these developers, I think. Outhold. Is it this one? Incremental tower defense or something? Who said it? Who said it? Subzero Black. Is this the game? Is this it? Oh yeah, Diablo data mining and leaks. The username checks out as well. I don't want grindy. I want, like, the goal is like, you know, casual incremental, although I don't think so. These guys are actually viewers of us as well, and they had a pretty good thing so far. Yeah, I knew which game you were talking about. So yeah, let's start with this. Why do I have this? Okay. You can go incremental DP to see all the incremental games. Is that a thing as well? I saw like the incremental subreddit is also really good as well. Incremental DP. That is indeed a thing. Click to begin and touch cross idle. The farm was replaced. Greenhouse. Okay. I think there are a lot of these. And like, oh, it's a prototype, it's a game jam. I see. Yeah. I don't think we'll be actually making a full-on one anytime soon. What's something that you least like about Unity so far? Least like about Unity. I think one of the big problems that I'm starting to realize now is that they have 3 different render pipelines. And especially like when looking at assets, it's starting to become a bit annoying now. I think that's just something I don't like. Of like, you know, not every asset works in every render pipeline. And like, we've had it a few times now where we find an asset that like looks really solid, assuming that it's not like 3D, but like it's something, and then it's like, oh, we don't support HDRP fully. And if it's just simple props, yeah, you can make it work. But if it's like using shaders or whatever, it's like, too bad. Get fucked. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is just make a main menu script and like get this working, and then go. I created this little grid in the background. Let's just make the buttons first, which is the most like tiny thing we can do, and then go from there. Let's create a scripts folder. Scripts. By the way, guys, what did you think about the Or wait, let's take a look. Do I have anything else I want to explain here? So yeah, I basically see progression as a 2D grid of like you have floors that go deeper. and then every floor is like more expensive as you go in. And then every floor can have 1 to 4 rooms. You can like add rooms ideally, and then there's like some benefit in it, and then you can upgrade an individual room as like a boss room as well. It's a pretty short game design document. There are some game design issues with this still, I think, especially with like the balancing and the long term. But I think for now, prototyping wise, I think this is a pretty solid thing. Didn't they say in a future update it'll be a single render pipeline? I feel like it's going to be a Unity 7 or something very far down the line. Because also reconverting HDRP, it's just going to be that meme of like, now there is a fourth standard. And it's like, oh yeah, but some assets will never support the new pipeline or whatever. Okay. So, let's start with the first basic thing. I want a simple button field script. The button size. On hover or what's the other term? On hover or selected. Pressed. Should be a bounce on press. Different SFX for selected. And what's the other one? Pressed. Hey Geert Verhoef, how's it going? Yeah, I feel like Unity 7. But that's like by the time Unity 7 comes out, I'm gonna be retired or something. Who knows? Okay, fine. I think I have noticed about the Bezier, because someone asked about it earlier. Sky Mount. What's your game about? I'm also doing an incremental game. So it's basically a tower thing, but you go into the ground. I don't know if it's a keeper like. I don't think so. I do not want to tween. Thank you very much. But also, like, Bezier has gotten better. I don't know if I would say way better, but I've been working with them for like a month plus now, I think. And they've pushed like a few updates. And some of the things that I really got very annoyed by before, like their rejecting didn't work, have been updated. Also remember, there's still a big chance that Unity is going to like fire off the Unity 7 team or something, because they're not doing great. Okay, do I have my button field script? Okay. I should have made this a prefab my button to begin with. Why did I not do that? Oh well. Let's call this button. Add component button feel. Change the audio source way, something, whatever. So now technically, I think this should be it already. Is it gonna be bigger if I hover over it? One. 0, 5. Button here. I'm just gonna call this new game because realistically, we're not gonna implement a save system today anyway. Button. Settings. Okay. And we'll make a main menu script. Game should enable the and do it. Yo, Booyah Grandma, how's it going? I just call it grid. I think that's it. Andrew, I think we have probably one of the best videos of the month coming up. Or not the month, of the year coming up soon with you. So I finished the edit. I think it's really solid. It's coming out on Friday. So that should be nice. So I want to disable maybe. Stop it. No, my dude. I enjoyed, like, it's not often. So for context, guys, Booyah Grandma in Twitch chat. He's like a Twitch streamer himself. So we met at Bit Summit and we did a video together. If you guys thought that the critical reflex video was like a good video, just wait till the video now Friday. It's gonna be like 10 times better even. Thanks to Andrew and the chat I had with him. Is Bezzy similar? Yes, but I think Bezzy... I have to be honest, I haven't tried out a Unity Assistant, but I don't have great hopes after what they pulled last year with Sentis. Where the Unity Sentis at Unity Unite, they announced it, and I was like, oh, this is going to be the next big thing. And I think then it's going to be just... It was just a letdown, because we tried it out. I enjoyed the rest of Bit Summit as well. Yeah, I definitely was extremely tired after 3 days of walking around there. And I think you as well, because you're not streaming now. Yep. Game. Should be it. So... got drowned with day job stuff. You take 1 day off and you're just doomed already. Bezzy is free. It has a free 100 requests, I think. Hey, it implements the quit functionality. Let's go. So we now have this very simple, cute grid system. First thing that I want to do next is if I click, like tick, then a character should spawn. I should probably make them like a prefab. Drop down, and then let's just start with drop down, and then we'll make them walk towards this like cave entrance later on, and that's it. I just want to spawn characters basically, and I guess for that I'm going to just make a prefab first for my player. Can I'm actually not sure how I would do this, because it's like pixel arty. I don't have a straight up image of them, I guess, that I can use. Create empty adventure. Can I run a tile? Can I turn a tile? I want to create... Sure. Exports. I think I can show you the thumbnail as well. Give me a second. I already made it, if I remember correctly. Let's see, did I make it? I did not make it. Then I can't show it to you. But yeah, I feel like the thumbnail was a big miss, the last one. Because it's a really good video, the one with critical reflex. Do I have to re-export them as... Oh no, stop. Perfect. I want to put this into ask mode and get rid of these two. So with the ask mode, it's not going to change anything. Makes me want to make a game just for them. I wish... am I gonna find this actually? I should have done the interview a day later. Because the critical reflex people, the Rita, she cosplayed the day after. Am I gonna... Probably I can find this on like their X account. No. She like cosplayed as like one of the characters, but I think it would be even better to just have like the serious publisher interview whilst the like CEO is just sitting there in their cosplay. I'm gonna find this. I have to find it. I saw it pass by on my Twitter feed. Oh, I'm not find this, Emma. This is so sad. Just look at critical reflex cosplay. Am I gonna find it? Like some Japanese account reposted it. But they also just announced like their new here. So this is Rita. This is the one that I did the interview with. And then like the next day she just came like cosplayed. Which would have been an even better video, honestly. But yeah. Garrick, no, I cannot play it on this stream. There is a... Oh! I think it's... Is it demos? I don't know. Hi, Aaron Erdogan as well. So how does it want me to do it? So I create a new game object. It's a sprite renderer. Did not know that. Okay. No, you can go away now. And to Melver Idol. Melver Idol is like probably one of the hardest ones you can get. No. Okay. So then we take one of our adventurer sprites. What do you guys think of my amazing art? Yeah. Add a collider 2D. Sure thing. Let's add a rigid body 2D. Yes. Sounds fine. Drag it over into the... Okay. How many games in your demo list? Like, a lot of them are not meh. Like, a lot of them are like are older ones that we just won't cover or whatever. So it's not a really good thing. Huh? Jonas Dev, I'm confused. I thought you were using Unity already. Why use this project to use Unity? It's because you don't use it in the day-to-day of your job. I'm just curious, an honest question. Can you rephrase it? I'm not sure what you mean exactly. Because, yeah, we use Unity always. Oh, learn. It's just like how the engine works. Because I haven't used a 2D game in so long. Also, look, I like prototyping. This is just an excuse for me to prototype more silly game ideas. Because also, the latest video on our Patreon... no, patreon.com/bitemegames. Oh, here, yeah. Like, our latest video as well is just like, I think, like, 10 plus more of, like, my game ideas. I just have too many game ideas, so yeah. Do you decide what next game you're putting on Steam? It's gonna be Maid Cafe Simulator, but we don't have enough visual assets in terms of the level yet for screenshots that we can make it basically. It's called prototyping. Yeah, kinda like vibe coding and just like seeing like is there fun stuff. I'm also, you know, I didn't program for 2.5 years. I've only started programming at the start of 2025 for the first time in Unity, really. Because before then, I just did like some simple level design stuff and whatever. But I never really, like, if I needed anything small, I was just like, Thomas, can you please fix this? And this is also just a thing. It's just put in the reps. This is my break from main development. So, okay, we have this dude. Okay. And then we just throw him in our prefabs folder, I guess. We have adventure. Does my grid? Okay, well. I feel like I need a system. Should I just have 2 scenes? I feel like that's too overkill. Yeah, we bought some of the Unity Asset Store packs as well for the Maid Cafe game. Simple game state management system. Like stuff like this is like things that I have never had to worry about before. Because even if I want to program, it's like William and Thomas would shoot me through the head with a gun if I just like try to figure these things out on my own. Hey Loya, I'm doing pretty solid. Wait, are you the Loya? I think you are. Yeah, check. I think you are the Loya. Yeah, you're the Loya that I think you were with the mech game. Oh, do I want a game state manager? I feel like implement this. So now, what Loya do you think? I just see like Loya the name, and it's like I felt like I recognized it, and then I looked and it's like Loya the game because I looked at like your Steam page at some point. I remember when you're like, "What should I do about it?" And it was just a perfect Steam page to begin with. Okay. I'm going to create empty managers. The game state manager. Steam page review. I don't know if you'll get banned or they'll just be like, yeah, we don't do this, chief. Updating here. Did you update anything? I don't see any updates. Oh, they still didn't add it, so I can zoom in as well. I like how Streamlabs is now the third, like, most posting person in the entire chat as well. So we have Game State Manager. Going to assign Game State Manager to this. Main menu. What the hell is gameplay objects? I guess it's gonna... I'm gonna make it create empty parent just called game. This is gonna permanently on, and then game itself is gonna be disabled. Thanks for the follow as well, Tech31. So then in here I can have like an empty called adventurers. It's gonna always be enabled. Listening to you while I do soul-sucking work makes my day a little bit better. Love the screaming schedule. What do you do for soul-sucking work, Schmiggy, in a non-self-incriminating way? Remove the old game object references. It's done for me already. It's fine then. So yeah. Let's take a look. Does this still work? And then I think from then on we can start spawning. This is fine. New game. Perfect. Let's do a new task. Accept all changes. When I'm in the game state. and a at adventure prefab sheets small. It's a rigid body. See what it says, because I actually have no idea. I insulted William last night about the new game. Seamus, are you talking about the Thomas Brush stream? Because we have our first impersonator, actually. If you want to know some drama. I like woke up this morning. Oh, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, like first thing I saw when I woke up this morning was here, like Tim was like, is it really Bite Me on the Thomas Brush theme? I've never used bro or buddy used here, lol. And I'm just utter confused because it was 6:27 a.m. for me. I just woke up. And then I get like sent this screenshot of like, sorry William, all new games have been horrible today. And I know for a fact this is not me. Because it's William was sleeping and I was sleeping as well. And we always use like our own accounts as well. So yeah, I don't know. And then I was like, yo, go touch some grass. And it's like, buddy, I'm William. And William has never in his life used the word buddy towards me. And he also doesn't use emojis. Yeah, I don't know what there's really to do about this. Because, yeah, I have nothing to do about this. If we engage in live streams, generally, I do it on my personal accounts. We all do it on our personal accounts, I would say. At least on the YouTube side. On Twitch, I generally do use the Bite Me Games account. But yeah, you're not going to see me hop around or bite me in the Thomas Brush team. I don't know what his plan is, but yeah. So. Hey Marnix, I saw a photo with you of the Toge production founder at Bit Summit. Yes. This was such a funny one. I actually met more viewers than I expected at Bit Summit. I think I had a total of like 9 fans come up to me. And this was one of them. Like some guy came up to me and was like, hey, you're Marnix from Bite Me Games. It's so cool. Can I get a picture? And then only later I found out like he's the CEO of Toge Productions. And he's a fan of us apparently. I also met the... let me actually turn on the light so it's a bit brighter here. It's not turning on. God damn it. Okay, we're not doing extra lighting. Hi, Timotheus. So, he's a fan. Also, the guy who... Because I was just chilling, and then the developer of Heretics Fork also came up to us and was like, hey, I like your stuff. So, apparently there are successful Bite Me viewers, guys. There's hope as well. So yeah, the fake Bite Me had been asking for Thomas Brush in an obsequious way for a few streams, and I thought it's not you. Yeah. Kids impersonate me in contact streams, half promoting, but also, for example, their case money. I don't know. Is that the Coffee Talk developer? He's not the developer, but he's the publisher behind Coffee Talk. So they are kind of publisher, kind of developer. They have some stuff they publish, they have some stuff they develop on their own. He was working right now on Creeks Front Tactics himself. But yeah, they had like, some guy dressed up as a barista on the show as well. So yeah, weird stuff can happen. Nice, it's possible to leave the indie finished prototype dungeon, indeed. So let's see what Bezzy told me here. Create a setup script. Spawn area. So... a spawner script. No, I don't want this. I want Bezzy. Yes. An empty spawn system. this part of the game. With an empty spawn area, I guess. This should be a child of game as well. This is a box collider 2D. And then I want to expand this. It can be bigger, who cares? This. Okay. Spawn area. I don't need the gizmo right now, that's fine. Venture spawner. Venture prefab. Spawn parents. Adventurers. Do you need a camera for this? Oh well. Let's just try it out. What model does Bezzy use? I think it used cloud in the background. Oh, I should disable this. New game. Okay, I need to figure out how colliders work. But this is kind of what I wanted. So the idea is that they would stand still on this ground thingy. I geeked out meeting the unpacking team. Were they there? I didn't know them. Also, like one of the head guys of like the not the big chief, but the second biggest chief of Godot was there. Unfortunately, I didn't get to meet him. Oh, this looks like a Crow minigame. That's that is just called the 8x8 pixel art. CEO of Game Maker, yeah, I met him before at Tokyo Game Show as well, because Game Maker is very big in Japan still. So now I get to figure out the stupid thing called colliders. Changes to this. I have a tile map. Yes. Because I have no idea, honestly, how 2D colliders work. I have no idea how any of these things work. Bite Me is actually the only group. We'll do another peek at some point. Oh, he pretended like he developed the game that Thomas Brush was playing? I have no idea. I did not watch the VOD, but I don't think that's the case. Probably one of the most basic 2D questions. I know, guys. I am very stupid when it comes to what's it called? 2D. Should I have done this in Godot? Maybe. Who knows? But there's no Bezzy for Godot. They're gonna find what I'm doing here. Point to the tile map. Okay. So I added tile map collider 2D. Ah. I see. And then that's the collider type. So I have my tile palette window open. Oh, it's cool. It can see that I have it open as well. So like, I don't want my cave to have colliders. So how would I do that? Or, yeah, tile palette, select the tile assets in the inspector, set the collider type to either. I feel like it's not here. Is it in the... Oh, no, it's not in here. Or maybe it's in here. Aha, collider type. I see. So where are my... This is like my cave stuff, and these are my cave. Now I put them on none. And then there's no collider anymore. So let's try this again. I didn't disable the game object. Game. Ta-da! Let's go. Is Bezzy AI really useful? Then should I give it a try, guys? Kamal, it's free for your first 100 requests, which is actually a pretty high amount. So I would say try it out. Because their pricing right now is like 100 prompts completely for free. So just go for it. I think in all of our streams we've done, can I see how many prompts we've done over over 16 hours of development? 500 a month. I don't know when I did it. I have done a total of 208 prompts over 4 live streams, and then a bunch more that I use off live stream for myself as well. Because I use this even in like the non-live stream prototypes. I'm thinking now, just for the sake of prettiness, I'm gonna throw the game in that thing. Throw the main menu in a prefab as well. Actually, how does the light work even? These are things that I've never... Each prompt means this is one prompt where I'm like, please explain to me the entire colliders. Or like the previous task where it like set up the spawning and things like that as well. So we're now going to create 3. We have a wizard. We're gonna have a warrior. Just gonna make a wizard first. And we need a sprite renderer and a box collider and a rigid body. Okay. Box collider. A rigid body 2D. Oh, it needs to be a box collider 2D. 2D and a rigid body 2D. Now we go to our art again, go to our tiles. Because I made 3 fantastical... no, I have to do it this way apparently. But this is my wizard. So he has a little staff. I'm just gonna remove and then make the box collider again. So it's auto does the size, yes. Why give a small task to the eye? Just make a prompt to make my game. Try it out. See how it goes to you, Zepkiel. I've started to learn a bit more about how to do these promptings now, and it's a little bit more than just that. So I have wizard, I have warrior, and I have archer. Archer. The adventure, we just take all 3 of them. We'll have warrior disabled by default enabled. I like basic because I don't have to copy paste every single code to ChatGPT for context, but it's still pretty dumb. It takes a few prompts to get how I want it. Hang on, touch some grass. How have I only just seen that? Oh, you mean like the comment I wrote to the dude? Yeah. So let's also now create empty shirting cave entrance. Put this here. I don't want Discord, I want Bezzy. I have upgraded the adventure prefab. Child. Right. spawning an adventure. Just randomly enable one of the 3. Oops. So do some basic bot findings, also basic movement. So wait. The adventure was down to the crowd. Cave entrance. I should make this a goal. Once it reaches this, let's just add the collider now already. Box collider 2D. Let's go. Is trigger. So it knows it. It should delete the adventurer. Let's do this. So now it didn't use a credit. I want to do it in this mode. I'm also surprised, by the way, lads and lasses on Twitch, how much we've been growing on Twitch. Because we're now at like 24 viewers. And this is not like a special stream. So thank you everyone who is on Twitch now as well. Check. Are we gonna use nav meshes? It's very simple though. I don't know if we need nav meshes for this, a solid flat plane, because I don't think I'm gonna, like, it's not gonna be like jumps and all of that. In fact, AI is a given name. Oh, like someone is called AI. I mean, yeah. Like L. No, not L. Like I. Should I go on Twitch or YouTube? Which one do you prefer? Loya? Whatever you prefer. I don't really mind. I know some people, I prefer YouTube personally for me. Like if I watch streams, but that's because I have YouTube Premium. And the ads on Twitch make me go and like want to go crazy. But it's up to you. Like some people prefer Twitch, some people prefer YouTube. I just want you to watch. I do wonder how are we impacting the viewer numbers on what's his name? Indie Game Clinic? Nah, he's at 45. He's doing more than fine. He's not getting hit hard by us. So that's fine. Ah, it realized that I do not want nav mesh. Simple 2D movement indeed. Yeah, then just stay on YouTube if you just want to come back. Did you guys see the viral thing on Twitter, by the way, about the AI-generated game? It's been popping off like today, basically. I don't think I'm gonna find it easily anymore. Or was it Stead? No. I forgot who made it. There was like this VO3 video. Let's just find a billboard. This is the like fun stuff. Now I just wait and I can kill my productivity by just waiting whilst Bezzy is done. Here. Anyone see this one? This one has been popping up on the Twitters today. Because it's got like 24 million views where people are like, this looks like an awesome game. It's just an AI generated video. And like I like how like all of the like you have some of the ones like the freak. I have no idea how you write it. It's like the world wants it. Godot can do it. Except I think actually technically implementing this amount of billboarding in your game is gonna be miserable. Wait, it was AI? Yeah, this is an AI video. This is like a VO3 model, whatever thing. Does look awesome. Yeah, I guess you can see. If you're a 3D artist and you want to help me make this game, dude doesn't even know that this is not how 3D works. Yeah. So yeah, this has been on the loop now as well. Are you done? Oh, I guess you're done. Does it say how I have to set it up, or do I not have to do anything? I think it's just added the adventurer. I think it kind of died somewhere. Take a look. Oh, no console errors. Let's look at the prefab. Prefabs, adventurer. Is it just gonna figure it out on its own? No way. No way, Jose. Just make it a game, lol. I think that we all know. Yeah, so that did not do it. But this is like the one thing, it was a bigger problem. I hope we don't get too many issues with this, where it just like stops at a certain point. Like it kind of like times out. Because I brought this up 2 weeks ago, and they were gonna look into it, and they did push an update. So yeah. How many streamers did you contact for Kyoto Anomaly? Let me check once again. I think about 200 and a bit. Let me put this up on a second tab. Kyoto Anomaly influencer leads. Because I have all the deeds for it. I contacted a total of 286. Can I show this? Yeah, so in my spreadsheet I have like this thing where I just track how many entries, and like these are the ones that I've sent emails to as well. So yeah. Average body, linear velocity, okay. Oh. I never oh my god, I'm an idiot. I never assigned the adventurer skip. Oopsie. That's why it did nothing. So we have wizards, warrior, archer. Let's take a look what this does. To manage vector hype, you must make a game that people could get excited by. I think the VO3 is like disgustingly expensive still as well, no? For like even short games. Let's go. They're extremely optimistic now, but okay. Let's maybe separate all the adventure tasks as separate scriptable objects. But they're only gonna have one task, basically. It's just a dopamine thing, the adventures, to be honest. Let's put this at 2. Can you update? .1 0.1 or something, because I think the ground detection is way too high. This looks like a Chrome dinosaur game. That's not the main goal, but I guess so. Yeah, they should not fall over. do they move mid-air already? Oh, fall check delay is like, can I just put this on 3? No. Because it just literally waits X amount of time. Yeah, okay. So. Okay, trust. It's right. Speed. The game feel. Do. They shouldn't block. Sure, there's just probably a collider thing that I could figure out myself. Freeze rotation in the rigid body, that was indeed the plan I wanted to do. And it also made me realize I think I can remove the rigid body and the box collider here and just put it here, right? Rigid body 2D and then box collider 2D. Constraints, freeze, rotation. There's only one axis, I guess. This is fine. Hi, Anya. How's it going? Yeah, so they're not falling over. This looks fine. Now let's see what this lad is doing for me. If I can get this working, I think we're gonna take a quick break from the hardcore stuff, and I want to get working on having some simple sort of audio manager so I have music and sound effects. Because I think the whole thing about these incremental games is like the dopamine, especially when you... I'm prototyping something. We're probably not gonna make this anytime soon, but like if you look at games like Fill Up the Hole, you know, this is just dopamine. Like everything is flying around and all of that. So yeah, we just prototype stuff. We're probably not gonna make this a real game because my god, look at my pixel art. We're not doing anything with this. But we'll see where we get. Okay, so removed fall check delay. So it does something better, I guess. Invoke repeating. I don't know if this is good to call every 1/20th of a second. Oh well. Each adventure gets a unique random speed within the variation range. Let's make a speed, okay. They now bounce. I am very curious if it will have done all of these things, honestly. Because this would be pretty swag if it actually does all of this. Let's take a look at this. So base movement speed, we're going to put it 2.5. 0.5 variation. Base arrival distance, arrival variation. Let's put 0.4. Let's put 0.4 as well. Now it's 0.2. Ground checkpoint. I don't know what ground checkpoint is. Let's just take a look. We'll just see. Tronglet? I don't know what Tronglet is. Okay, so they still start moving mid-air, which isn't good. But I do like this feel. Top reactions, just go to sleep, my dude. Okay. This is actually not that bad. Some things I want to look into is, can I put this, like, you know, this is the cave, this hand, and then this is the adventure, and right now it goes like behind it. I want it to go in front of it, but I'll deal with that in a second. This is good, except the move sideways. The the Skyrim music also doesn't help in making you fall asleep. Top Rex. So I do like the game feel. So I think that's a good one. I think I can even tweak this one a little bit more. Where is it? Landing, bounce. Like if I put this at 0.1. I don't know if it's heresy or not, but I think it looks nice. Because, you know, it's a pixel art game. Why are they so, like, boing, boing? It's just sorting layer. Where do you do the sorting layer? That's the question. Is it on the adventure? Sorting layer, yes. I think now it's gonna be in front of it. The problem is because it's like all monochrome, which is one question. Is the speed being randomized every few frames? Maybe, because I didn't have this weird bounciness before, actually. Speed variation, ground layer. Okay, you died. Let's try this again. Oh, I think it's the wobble or something. No. I don't think Indie Game Clinic will have a fake bite me. And if it does, I can DM Indie Game Clinic to just ban the dude. I can't DM Thomas Brush, unfortunately. Come on, Bezzy, don't fail me now. Too bad Dungeon Inc. is a name on... because I do like the name. But yeah. Thanks for the follow, La Polchka. Let's go. Rewrite the script. Okay, sure thing, buddy. Using collision events. I think that's fine indeed. Look at how it's gonna go. Come on, I want to do cute sound. I like prepared some audio, sound effects, and things like that. I think in the meantime, technically, I can make... I would love to see in the Thomas Brush podcast. After he had just started it last year when we released Unicycle Pizza Time, and he made like a video where he basically said, do what Unicycle Pizza Time did, without, of course, mentioning us. And then we sent him an email of like, hey, we don't mind coming to your podcast, and he never responded to it. So, yeah. I think also we are very much not... Because I have to be honest, like Thomas Brush, like he has a very different caliber of guests than even like a Thomas Stewart. And that's kind of the thing that I don't want. Why did my Skyrim music stop? Thank you very much. Could you not freeze? This is what I need to be productive. Okay, we're back. Take another look at this. Yeah, we need more sales is what it comes down to. And I think that's fair. Like, I don't mind, honestly, that we're not the caliber of him. Like, I don't know, honestly. If he sends me the invite tomorrow, I don't really know if I would, like, accept, so to say. Oh, this is pretty cute, though. Is it me? I feel like for just asking it, add game feel, it's pretty sweet. I remember that video, Subzero, but in there, he was like, because he was like, I've seen your financials or something like that. And it's like, you know, they stole a different story. My guess was that it was about Sasquatch. I don't think us, because a lot of people, like some people in the comments were like, oh, he's talking about Bite Me. And then you had like the Bite Me gang that then in response was like, yeah, no, actually, because Bite Me is very transparent with their numbers. It doesn't add up with what he's talking about. I want to reduce this so it goes faster. It makes sense, definitely, Demetrius. Can I put the ground check distance? Can I put this to 0? I feel like this is doing a performance impact. No, I'm dreaming. It's fuck all difference. Let's put this at 0.05. It felt different. Ta-da! Off to the mines you go. I'm starting to think that for a clicker game, I should have thought this out more. Because this is how fast I can click right now. So there's something with the scaling and the sizing that I probably would have to figure out. I was one of the defenders in that comment section. Thank you very much. I fear those guys shouldn't have collisions. I don't want to have collisions on them, indeed. But I do wonder how it's going to look when they're inside of each other. Well, we can... I think I can just do... how do I disable collisions with others again? Something with the layers. So don't collide with each other. Blackthorn Pot looks like some sort of ethnically obscure Eastern Euro gangsters. I mean, they're based in France, which is all you need to know. They could push each other without hard collisions with on-trigger enter. Yeah. So... first... aha, okay, so I have never done this. Project settings, physics, layer collision matrix. Ah, and I need to add a new layer on these lats then, I guess. Adventurers. Then adventurers does not collide with adventurers. And this should be it. Fuck. That's why. Change children. Why? Settings, physics, layer collision. Adventurer does not collide with adventurer. Use layer overrides on the collision. Exclude layers, adventures. This might be it. See if I can stop it. So then the credit doesn't count. Let's take another look. Yeah. The one problem that we have now then is because you can have so many, it kind of is hard to see them. Look, this is a game design thing. I guess I can, like, I don't know, zoom in, zoom out, something like that. This is fine for now. I think because they have different movement speeds, it's all right. I'm not sure. Because yeah, I can click pretty fast with this. But it just, like, it's just everywhere. They aren't entering the cave anymore, are they? It's like there's a range here. I think that's the reason. I can change it, actually. It's this, the base arrival distance. I think if I can put this at 0.05 and then arrival variation 0.05 as well, they're going to go closer into the cave. It's also, I have the cave entrance game object here. If I move this more this way, they're gonna go further. Yeah. So it's just based on this thing. But it's close enough, I would say. Okay. I am going to actually get this project. I just realized I haven't done that. And whilst so far we haven't had anything crazy happen yet, I just want to be safe. Because I think we have a core thing now, and now I want to work a bit more on the UI. So we have our actual management thing. Oh, fuck, no, I don't want to git add. Can I cancel this? I forgot my git ignore and my... What's the other thing? Git attributes. Let me just put those two in before I commit way too much. This should be better. Yeah. Okay. Let's add... Use the same. I said, guess. Text Mesh Pro. Settings. I had a cool font. What was it called? Dungeon font. Put it in the middle. Make it size 12. 11. So. Thing. This one needs to be like 40. Great. I want my two sliders for sound slider. A casual Git user. Is Git hard to use? No, not at all. You have stuff like Git Kraken as well. Like things like this, like this. Makes your life easier as well. Now in this case, I just needed to commit quickly, so I didn't need to worry about that. Create a Text Mesh Pro. Use SFX. Change your fonts. $20, $30, take it or leave it. Horizontal layout group. Center. Do not control. UI slider. Let's make this 80. Let's make this 4. Let's make this 60. 50 by 10. This is the most scuffed slider I've ever seen. Let's just do 50 by 20. Can I make this smaller? Want the handle. Then button. Oh. Hey man, while I can actually communicate with you, I've been wondering, why does it seem like everyone is making games for Steams? It seems like no devs are making mobile games for me. Is there a reason for this? Yes. There's this channel on YouTube that made this video about it once. Let me see if I can find it. Should be possible. Why I don't like mobile game development. And the main reason is that in modern day mobile, you're kind of just simply outcompeted in price.
We're trying to focus.
Oh, shut up, you idiot. Whereas Steam is kind of egalitarian, where you can't pay to win to a certain, like you can to a certain degree pay to win your way on Steam, but it's a lot harder than on mobile. Mobile, you're competing with hyper casual VCs and all of that are just throwing like tens of thousands of he talks about mobile. What do you mean, Bart? I'm not sure. There's actually a Eastern European mobile version of Bite Me Games. That sounds very weird. There's a guy on the YouTubes that I've been watching recently, and I think you can compare his style a little bit to where was this? I think it's in analytics. I can see like channels similar to mine. Here, audience. Is he in here? No. God, I can't find it. I think it was a recent sub or something. No.
Hey guys.
Yeah, it's this guy. So I would compare him kind of to mobile version of Bite Me Games in like content he makes, and he is focused on mobile. If you want to learn more about mobile, yeah, you probably want to look at this guy compared to me, because it's very much focused on different stuff as well. I don't have a good answer except, yeah. Oh yeah, his channel cropped up for me. I only saw him because he like subscribed to us, and I feel like, you know, the vibes I get for him is like slightly higher production quality, or like thumbnail game Bite Me Games, but then focused on mobile, I would say. So yeah. Is this so disgustingly tall? It's my button 20. Put this on 20 as well then. Like this. It's 20. Like this. Is it like 15 tall? Yeah, I can. Let's see. This text. Music. these. The you don't have sound. I guess it's hard then to watch the live stream. Is there a problem? Yes, you have a problem. It's always a problem if you don't have sound. It should. Like this. I hate it when tab complete doesn't actually complete. I have to click it. Back button. There was a channel where I saw a group of decks talking about a nearby studio that pumps out 20 to 40 clones of the same game mobile to push down everyone else out of the market. Yeah, I don't want to do that. See if this can do it. I want audio. That reminds me, I think the button script I had here asked for an audio source in the volume. I'm gonna ask it to update this, because also the audio source should be handled differently than on the button itself. It should do like pulled on the audio manager, where it like can run a bunch of audio sources at the same time. Hi Grumpy Game Dev for the raid as well. How's it going? I have still no idea. I still have never raided. I am too much of a boomer to figure out how raiding works. Oh, hi there, Mark. How is it going? Thank you for the raid, my dude. You want to see what we're working on? I actually don't know if I can show you right now. Oops. Yeah, it's just loading. It's gonna have to update. Oh, is it updating the buttons themselves? No, it's not. Too bad. Would have been swag. Thank you for the follow as well, Grumpy. Yeah. This is what we have in 1.5 hours of development. I feel like we're not going to get as much done. Come here to chew bubblegum and watch vibe coding. We're all out of bubblegum. Yeah, pulled audio sources, William. No, we are not adding Swiss code audio to this. I'll just tell it to make it again. It's still busy. I think this is my fault. I should not run it, because it doesn't like it when you're in play mode. Can you pet a duck though? We try. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Can I make a pixel? How does a duck look? This is my duck. It has. It is such a dumb duck. No more Kofi? There's still Kofi. It's just not a pin thing. But thank you very much, Yutan, for the $20 donation as well. I think you just have to do exclamation mark Kofi. And that's how you get there. Over on YouTube. How the hell does one make a pixel art duck? Pixel art duck. Looks like a sheep and a duck had a baby. It actually looks pretty hyped, that duck. 101 now though, good luck. Because also I'm starting to realize like it's actually really hard when you only have one color to make a monochrome game that looks good. Yeah, this looks too weird. That's good, Mork, maybe. I just drag this lower. Incremental game, like a cookie clicker / idle game. Yeah, so the main inspiration for this is fill up the hole and then I don't have it open anymore. Tower Wizards, like that style of incremental. It's all about the beak. I think this is honestly a pretty... Is this a decent duck? I don't know. I'll see if I can throw this in the game later. How's Bessie doing in the meantime? If you step on the duck, it could make a fart sound. I'm not going to do that. Let's see. The one more thing that I'm like kind of not good at. Export sprite sheets. Did I do? Why did? Okay, no, it's fine again. It's like updating. How do you do? Do you use Bez in your day-to-day work? Be honest. LOL. Yes, Burum. Jesus Christ, I have no clue. We do actually use it in our day-to-day work. I use it at least. Not to like write full-on code, because William and Thomas will beat me, as I said, because they know how to actually write, but also for like debugging. Where right now I always ask it like add XYZ stuff, but you can also be like, why does this not work? And it can look at all the stuff for you and then tell you like, oh, this is where you're wrong. Which you can't do with like a ChatGPT, or you have to like, tell it everything. 2 legs makes it look like a quadruped. Can I just do like... What's up one more again? Can I just have like a sitting duck? Like have it be like this. I can't do an eye really. Oh, you can drag Sprite files into Unity. Oh, it's an extension. Yeah, you need to... It's like an extra package you need to add. But I remember. Hey Danny, hoe gaat ie? Let's take a look once again. So, can I add my audio manager script? Yes. Okay, so we have 2 music sources and an SFX source. So we want to change how this works. Let's create it. So update the add button field script. Let's take a look what this is going to say. I do like... Is this like too hard? No. As it looks cool, it is cool. Because that's like the thing that I never know of, like, how do I update? I have like my Dungeon Ink art here. and then like without losing, I think if I remember correctly, like one cheeky way that's not the good way is you delete this one, we re-add it here, and then when Unity reloads, it's there as well, and then we just go to the inspector sprite editor and then slice width by cell size 8 by 8, save without changing anything already in place. Let's not remove any existing sprites. Do it like this, up, and then we have an extra duck. I think. What's the game about? You spawn adventures that go into the dungeon, and then you expand the dungeon so that they have to pay more for like the entrance fee. It's what it comes down to basically. How is Bezzy doing here? Okay. I think that should be it. Let's take another look. Audio manager. Music playlist. Music here. It needs to be static actually. I want this to be pinned. Ta-da. 0.5. 0.5, all right. That's fine. And then if I go to button, prefab, effects, UI. Stop the Skyrim music and let's see if this worked. Do I have beats and boops? It's disgustingly loud. Okay, so these things do not get changed. I think I still need to do something with the settings window, or is it part of main menu? Aha, it's here. Music slider, back button, and then SFX slider. Okay, let's take another listen. This music is kind of weird. Oh well. I need to do these panels still. That's why. How did I not see that before? Oh well. Okay, whatever. Do like the music. It adds to it. This was such a good move. Now we just need spawn sounds. Core routine couldn't be started because button isn't active. Oh, because it's the button feel when I do the back button. I see. No, we do not need a WordPress. Thank you very much. I guess we can do a quick update. I'm closing the settings window. It's for me. Yes. Where did you get the music? It's good. It is from itch.io, and I think I literally just went to browse free. Oh no, I don't want games. I want game assets. Music free. It's this one, 16-bit fantasy and adventure music pack. Just for you. I'm gonna send you the links as well. And then for the sound effects, I used, not this one actually. That one wasn't good. Sound effects. But it was also like one of the most popular ones. I think it was... it was this one. RPG Essentials SFX free. So this one. How many assets does Bite Me own? And how many do we use? Let's say we use about 20%. But it depends, like, you know, some assets we have for just one game, some assets we have for a lot of games. We have a bunch of stuff from bundles as well. I think for the assets that we buy, we almost always use them. I don't think we ever buy assets, except if they're like part of a bundle, kinda, that we are like, we don't need this. So I think we don't waste too much money on it. I think our lifetime Unity asset store spendings are like $1,000 or something, maybe a little bit more. But definitely not crazy, especially for the amount of games we've made. This platformer bundle, you won't see me. I never knew there was so much NSFW stuff on itch. Yeah, my dudes. That's where you gotta be. Where's my Bezzy? New task, accept all changes. I want to update my adventure. That on spawn. How many assets do you own? I own nothing. Nope. Also, I'm in Japan. You're not finding anything here. Or you mean like... Yeah, even then, assets. I don't even have lemons. So, that's not a lot. Will you take part in the GMTK Game Jam this weekend? No, I won't. You need to add a Stop Killing Games patch to your game to multiply sales. Have developers done that at this point? I should add a patch, Pirate Software Hater, and that's gonna be enough. The sound 2501 would be perfect. I don't know if it... Okay, let's take a look. What does it say? I think actually it's a pretty good sound effect, because I think it was on my short list of like, this is probably one of the good ones. Let's take a look. 25 wind. This is a horrible sound effect, Bezzy. Nope, we're not doing that. Where is my adventurer? Because I think it's just gonna be... No? Where did it put it? Adventurer spawner. Aha, yeah, that's right. I had my spawn system. Spawn area? Oh, it's still working. Okay. Add the adventurer spawn audio component. Spawn SFX. I think unequip is a good one. Okay, let's not go through all of them again. Thank you very much. Let's try the unequip audio clip. Let's put this one higher. Let's give this another go. Okay. We're gonna get to a game that feels good soon. Need to find a quack. Well, did the guys get stuck? Oh well. Sounds like a game. I'm gonna ask it for a dumb feature. I'm gonna git commit first. Git add dot music. We did more than music, but it's fine. Game field thing to my game. When I click to spawn a adventurer, it only drop down on button release. So when I like and hold angle uh, is fixed. Konnichiwa, my kittens, my kawaii kittens. Hi, ball sour. This is such a dumb thing, but this is part of my vision for this game that I want to get it implemented early. Even though, like, technically, should I do this? I don't think so. I'm gonna add in the canvas. Right now we have the main menu. But we're going to need to create a game canvas as well. Just so I know that I'm using the full thing. Yes. No, let's not call this game canvas because it's not a canvas, game UI. And then let's create this image can be disabled. Let's create another image, and this is going to be our resources. I love incremental games. Well, I hope you'll love this one later as well. And we're going to tie this in the top corner. We're gonna make it 80 by 40. Let's also start up the Skyrim again. Spawn system. Add spawn. I don't like it. It should have it should have just rewritten the existing code instead of having made a new class, but okay. Nothing you can do about it, I feel. Is this going to be a prototype? This is going to be a prototype. I'm going to get resets. What's the CLI thing to get resets? Previous commits. Okay, I'll just open it in Git Kraken. It's going to be easier. Oh. Too bad. Just delete everything. So the UI is fine. It was like that's like 5 seconds of work. It would have been cool, but we're not doing it. Thanks for the follow, by the way, as well, Jelly Diver. Is Bezel actually worth it, or is it just sponsor slop? If it was sponsor slop, I wouldn't keep doing it. I think it's worth it, especially because they have a really good free tier. So even if you're not sure, you get 100 requests, which is more than you think it is. So you can just try it out yourself as well. Okay, so we're gonna add, let's do this again, create empty game UI. Resources. And this is going to be a vertical layout group. Yes. I've used it and it's pretty good. Yes. Thank you very much. Like, I tried to take sponsors that, you know, I would actually keep using myself as well. I know every YouTuber says it at the end of the day, so I don't blame you. Because I have to be honest, they also pay well. You didn't hear that from me though. So let's make this an image just so I can see what I'm working with. This is 80 wide. We do not want this. Upper center. 80 by... This is going to be like 10, I feel. Horizontal layout group. Wide text Express Pro. Dungeon font. This is also a free font I got from H. Let's do this size 8. Gold. Title. Value. Big number. This width is 40. Width for this one is also 40. For these. Have a height of 10. Is Bezzy not a code editor? Because I don't see any scripts being opened. It is. It edits codes in like all of these things, like where it edits stuff, and then you can see like what it does. It's not an IDE, if that's what you're asking for. It like just goes in and changes the codes for you without having to open the IDE. I haven't used Rider for this project yet at all, like everything you've seen here. Let's delete these images. How does this look in game? Yeah. This can go down to like 25, 30. And then we'll give ourselves a padding of 5.5. Another resource value that I wanted was fame. It's kind of big still. Let's put all of this in font size 7. So 25. These are my widths. 30. Then let's create an empty resources manager. Script inspector tree is what you use. Just use what? Is it like an inside of Unity IDE? That's what it sounds like. Script inspector tree. People pay money for an IDE? Wow. This, yeah, it's an inspector inside of the IDE, I guess. It's just an IDE inside of the engine, I guess. Straight from the inspector. That is an approach, definitely. I like Rider as a standalone, but yeah, okay. If it's instant, I guess that's good. I got on sale when it's cheaper. Yeah, you always get it when it's on sale. Who buys an asset when it's not on discount? Oh, I just realized. The big boo-boo. I need to update my color palette here. Okay, let's go. It's busy. Project file changes. Okay. What did I write down in my document again? Active adventurers, fame, and gold coins. We have to change the scene a little bit first. Just realized. In the grid here, we're gonna make a room. Oh, my grid is this fucked up as well. This is something that technically I should do as a prefab, but oh well. Okay. And just go to wait empty. Block this off so they don't fall off for some reason. Dungeon spawn point. So the idea is there's two main resources. You have gold coins. They get the gold the moment they enter here in the cave. Goes instant up. And then, depending on how long they stay alive, you get a certain level of fame. Or, how am I going to do the fame? Actually, this is a mechanic I haven't fully thought out yet. Because I can't have it so that every adventure gives fame. Because then the number's gonna go way too big. And I know you want big number, but it needs to make sense. Because what does 10 trillion fame mean at the end of the day? So we can do it that... Let's just... Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I think I know it. Let's take a look-see. Where is it? Where is it? Busy. Coins and fame. When an adventurer goes through the cave entrance, the available pool. Okay. They then get teleported to dungeon spawn point and assigned an add adventurer. Knows it. Between 4 and 15 seconds. If they survive over 13 seconds, 1 fame is added to the fame stat. Fame stat acts as a multiplier for the entry price. Fame. do I do this? Because I kind of don't want to do decimals in this game. This sees your scene as well. Or do you mean, what do you mean with sees your scene? Like visually, like looks at it? Or just, you know, it can see the stuff in the scene, because that's what this one can do as well. Each 100 fame. Sure thing. We can tweak these values later as well still. Yeah, it takes content from it. That's the whole thing with Bezzy as well, Loya. Like, that's like that's why I can like tag like certain things. It can be like add cave entrance. Didn't I say it? Yeah, here, add dungeon spawn point. This one. Hey Soul, how's it going? And now we say add game UI as well. The game state. What's this game about? It's about running a dungeon and making people pay to enter the dungeon so you can expand the dungeon. Okay, this is a big prompt. Let's see if it can pull through. I'm not sure. But that's why we committed before we did this. Because this is kind of an important thing since it's an incremental game. It needs to be able to handle this. It's a cool concept. It's kind of like, you know, not this. I have too many browser windows. It's kind of like, goal is like a game like Fill Up the Hole and Tower Wizards. Those are the two main inspirations for this. Right now it's called Dungeon Inc., which is apparently not a name we can use because there's already another company. Thank you very much, John Warner, for the Prime sub, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. I'll give you an example. New private window. If you, like John, have an Amazon Prime account, like John, shut up, idiot, you can get a free monthly sub with Prime Gaming. So what you do is you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account. Even if you're on YouTube, you can do this if you have a Twitch account. And then there will be a button here that says like free sub. And you check that checkbox and then you subscribe. And we get a few dollars for free. You don't pay anything. You support us and keep doing the streams. And if you've done this before, I have to keep saying this. You have to do this again. Prime subs do not automatically renew. It's something that you actively, like, that's why I need to keep doing these call to actions, because it's not like you've done it once and you're going to be Prime sub forever. If you did this like a month ago, it's going to have refreshed. You're going to have a free Prime sub available as well. So you can reuse it as well. If you want to support us, that's always nice. So yeah, let me check my Twitch. Thank you very much, Soul. And then yeah, just like John Warner, I think you also can see ad-free on Twitch then as well, which is always a benefit. To work better with the new system. Okay, that's fine. Try a different approach. Thank you as well for the follow, Karasu Games 3. I don't want to know what happened to the previous two ones. And I guess, yeah, thank you very much for the Prime sub as well, Karasuma. Karasu Games. I'm sorry. Right. Okay. Let's go. Don't do setup scripts. I hate it when it does this. Crazy how Gnorp, yeah. Marnix could do a sleep video. So Seamus, you say that. This is it's kind of a scrapped video. So if I go to, like, this is the, can I zoom in? This is like all of our videos. Like I work on like one SSD that is every single game mode basically. And there's one that's kind of scrapped here. I don't know if you can see it. It's called Game Dev Advice to Fall Asleep To. And the goal for this is to make a 3-hour-long video or something that's just me softly talking about game development. With then like cozy, what's it called? Like the not binaural sound, but you know, like the whooshy space music, and things like that, or like rain music. No video, just voice. But I had to scrap this, or like not scrap this, because I actually did record some of the sounds and things like that for this. But I was like, yeah, I don't really feel like it's a good video right now. So, add the resource manager script. What happens at 470 followers on Twitch? You're only one away. It's something Twitch does themselves. There's not going to be some crazy reward. Although, I pitched this to Thomas yesterday. Let's see if I can find it. Where's Thomas? Which is a kind of dumb idea, and I don't think we're at a scale where it can work right now. Let's see if I can get a screenshot of it. Just so I can show it without showing the entire thing. This came to me yesterday when I was taking my shower, and it's like, instead of doing a subathon, we do a devathon. Where basically, we just have a certain timer of like, how much game can you make before the timer runs out, and then whatever you ship, you ship. And then Thomas likes it, but like he said, it's not easy, he thinks. So yeah. There is nothing as a reward. It's basically what it comes down to right now. So, resources manager. Active adventures, that should be private. Game UI. This is bad separation of concerns. It's busy. There's some bad separation of concerns. Game UI shouldn't, and state management shouldn't be part of resources manager. Game state manager instead. You're creating some games? I don't know what you mean. Game jam. Still don't want to do a game jam. Also, a lot of the game jams don't allow AI use, which is like, yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. If I have to make a game without a Bezzy or even just a ChatGPT, I'm not making shit. Which technically already disqualifies me from the GMTK game jam and all of that. So it's also like, yeah. Clean it up for me. You dirty AI. What's it doing with a context menu? Oh well. Very dramatic Skyrim music. Sources manager to remove the UI and state management. I feel like the state. Oh well. Well, you said it's gonna do basically a personal. Yeah, but the thing is, so what it means? No. So Subzero, a subathon is like you keep streaming and there's like a permanent timer. And the thing here would be that there is no timer. Like I start the stream with like 1 hour or whatever. And then every like dollar or whatever, like some value is like 10 minutes of dev time that gets added. So as long as we get like subs or donations or whatever, we keep like the timer goes up and we don't stop the stream. We just keep working on the game, basically. That's what it comes down to. So it could be 2 hours because nobody donates to us, or it could be like 4 days. And that's kind of where the thing would come into. Like, we don't know how much time I have to ship the game, basically, when we go into it. But yeah, I don't think we're doing it anytime soon. It kind of came from the... Well, yeah. It's kind of inspired because I saw what like Randy was doing. This is a horrible still. What a publisher donation in a few months. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen though. Where Randy has this thing, which is like so extra. He has this big thing of like how many days left until he runs out of money, and then if you donate, it updates the number, and it's like it's $30 a day. The guy made 1.5K in like 4 days of live streaming because he permanently has this big number available as well. He showed like he has like the spreadsheet and he just looks at like how much money did I make today and then just adds it to the runway. Okay. I feel like it's been... Oh, god damn it. Please connect to Unity. Did Bezzy just die on me? It just died. Okay, now we're back. What did Loya do? Holy fuck, I just tested Bezzy on my massive project and it sees everything. That's what it's for, Loya. That's what it's for. Did you click the link, at least, of the referral link so they know that I'm sending you? I'm not being paid by Bezzy. Take a look if it's gonna be better now. And it's not gonna crash. But yeah, it's really powerful for that. And you get 100 free things indeed. So yes, you did. Perfect. So we can do more sponsors or whatever. Randy's pretty brave showing like that. It's one of those things that can only work when you're not like us. Because I wish I could do that. It's very manipulative. Yeah, kind of as well. I wish I could make 1.5k in Twitch donos in 4 days. Because I was like... So I just did Bit Summit, right? And I think I made some good videos there. And I met a lot of people and they're like, oh, you're going to Tokyo Game Show. And for context, I'm like, meh. I'm not sure if I want to go to Tokyo Game Show, really. And it's one of those things, like we wouldn't be exhibiting, but it would be like, hey, maybe I can make content similar to like what I did at Bit Summit, because I think we have some good videos there. Like, for example, the Critical Reflex one. But it's like, realistically, it's not a good return on investment for me to upfront cost this from ByteMe. It's like $400 or something. It's like, do I do a dono goal for $400, which feels like an insane amount of money to me, just to ship me off to Tokyo for like a few days and then do like another bet stream? I don't know. Like, I feel weird about that. But it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So how should we do this? So, resource logic, no UI or state management concerns. Game state manager. Okay. The bet stream might pay for it, but the thing is you would upfront pay for the bet stream this time. Because I'm not going to... I don't want to take that gamble of going to Tokyo for a while and then like having a failed bet stream. You just get the shirtless bet stream as part of the $400 deal then, including the breakfast. Oh, we have a subscriber even now. So I have a game UI controller. Implement these changes. Hey Dylan, by the way, as well. Here's exactly what you need to do. Okay, so game state manager. What do you mean replace it? You did that for me, no? Doesn't it have these scripts? I feel like it made all of them, no? Already? Adventurer? Adventurer lifecycle, yeah. Oh, goddammit, Bezzy. No, 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 no. Reject all. Please tell me the reject worked this time, because I asked it to do too much. I should have dropped a lot of stuff. Hey Mitchet, how's it going? Oh, I still have my spawner. Yes, okay. We're just going to do the resources manager. Without the cave entrance. Without
New 10 donation from Mishet. Won't get you to Tokyo, but at least it's something.
Should I make it a dono goal, guys? I'll update it if you want. Because it's 2 months from now, Tokyo Game Show. And I'm gonna be in Japan anyway. Because I don't live, you know, in Tokyo. That's the thing. If I want to go there from here. Like, I do have to take the train. And it's like... can I get a time that's like... Can I leave at a normal hour? Oh, thank you as well, the Din, for the Prime sub. It's like 15,000 yen one way. So this is alone, this is like 200 bucks. And just going back and forth to Tokyo. And then like I need a hotel as well. Because I can't do it in one day. I'll go crazy. So yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I just always feel so weird about having dono goals. I'm just not a streamer. That's the thing. Let me close my Outlook as well before you guys all get crazy. Frame from now. Ah, the Din. I guess that's you, Dylan. How's it going? At game UI. State should be controlled by game state manager. But the at resources manager can update the TMP elements. It's not Copilot, it's called Bezzy. It's the sponsor of the stream as well. And it's a better version of Copilot because it's made for Unity. Oh, I don't want agent mode. I want agent mode, sorry. I don't want the ask mode. It should do it for me. Because why would I learn when I can just vibe with the boys? I'm thinking about subscribing to your Patreon to try and get IGN coverage. Are you talking about the trailer and stuff like that, Dylan? Generally, you only send those emails like a few days in advance. Like 3 days is generally what you need for press. So I wouldn't say it's too late. Like some of the other content maybe won't help as much. Like localization and whatever. I don't know if you've done that already or if you can pull it through. But I would say that if it's not for content creator coverage, it's still good. Also, The Patreon's good always. Just binge it for a month. There's like 100 videos or something at that point, or at this point on Patreon as well. So just you get it for the YouTuber tier lists and stuff like that as well. The IGN stuff, that's just bonus. You do it for the dumb stuff. Do it for the adult game genre tier list and whatever. The game marketing tier list. What else did I have? Why do I have so many tier lists? Oh well. Hello, Skyrim music. Why are you not playing again? Let's keep going. Game state manager. Not a terribly low amount of like actual gameplay done, I feel. But oh well. Create a cave entrance script. Why don't you release the Patreon videos like 1 month after on YouTube, was he? Because I kind of just guess because these videos also, the Patreon stuff is evergreen content. You can watch videos that we've made a year ago and they're still fine. And look, I just think that I need to make money somehow. I don't have the course. We have this instead. It's a giant help. Nobody's gonna pay for like just the early access of this. Let's be honest. It's also two very different styles of content. This is super raw, no editing at all, where you're basically whiplashing the audience every video. So that's kind of why. It's just because, look, if we don't have the Patreon, we wouldn't be around here anymore. Patreon is part of what made Bite Me get to the point of it where it's at now. So yeah. Are you using AI to make a game, or is AI using you to make a game? I would like to think that I am using AI to make a game. It's also like the Patreon, you don't need to get it every month, worst case, if it's not reasonable for you, which is fine. You just get it for a month and you binge the shit out of it. And I'm still happy. Just don't re-upload them, please. Don't like download everything, but I think that should be fine. Okay, so we have a resources manager. Game state manager now has a game UI. Yes. Script will automatically find your game UI elements. Okay, I don't want that. Cave entrance. Sure tag. I don't like this either. Oh well. Trigger is true. It's done. Sure. Don't like this. Again, the UI elements. What's that? Yeah, I don't know if it's good. I always prefer just manually drying it in versus letting it like find itself, because also half the time it just fails at some point, which is meh. You have a good conversion rate with trailer coverage. It's better than streamers. So I talk about this on the Patreon. The point with trailers and getting your trailer featured on something like an IGN or a game trailers is less about the wishlist conversion rate. Or like it's hard to track because it's not about purely the wishlists, but it's about that is like the point that press tracks as well. So what happened in the case of Overtime Anomaly, I think it was Overtime Anomaly, we uploaded the Overtime Anomaly trailer to game trailers, and then that got covered by not Automaton, but some other press media, because they track it more. Was it Automaton? Yeah. Or was it Kyoto Anomaly? Oh, God damn it. I'm not sure. I think it was Overtime Anomaly, because it was a while back ago. I was going to reach out to Automaton, but they had figured out, and then some other press as well, found out about the game themselves through the trailer on Game Trailers, which then like helped with overall coverage. But it's hard to track an individual wishlist thing there, I would say. Okay. So we have Fame. We have Gold. Extra one for just adventures. I feel also, oh, you guys can't really see this. I feel like this is still way too big as well. I'm gonna put this on font size 5. Put all of these on font size 5. I'm gonna put all of these on a height of 7. These to get a width of 60. 20. 15, I guess, then. Go back to the scene for this. 60 as well. That's 25. It's just me. There's a wishlist count updating multiple times a day. So Steam updated it. It now updates near real time. So the same time as your numbers update, the rest should update as well. This adventurous one still. Is so far away from the sides now. I'm gonna change these titles with images, I think. That is not what I imagined. Yeah. Yeah, in game it's also tiny. Guess I can make this. Why is this not actually 8x8? Ignore this one now. Adventure. Fame. I had this kind of simple one. Oh. Yeah, so they did finally update. Like, I don't really have any games right now that are gonna be coming out anytime soon, but you know, still nice. Adventure spell text this. Let's finally play the game again and see if it still works. Oh, fuck. Let me I'm gonna ask it next time to set up the states every time correctly. Okay, so the adventures doesn't update correctly. Screen position, I don't know what this means. I'm gonna go back to game. Crit. I'm gonna delete this shit. I'm sorry, little one. Why can I not delete you? I can, because you're not pretty. Am I getting games that are 15 wishlist a day? That seems pretty good to me. It's pretty okay. Do you see the new Steam UI leaks? They're making the store page 1200 pixels wide. No way. It would make sense because that allows for like double scaling basically of everything they have right now because it's 600. I did not see those leaks. Oh, it's gonna be a gold rush on new Steam page optimization tips and tricks then, I guess. We'll cross the bridge when we get there. Gonna ask Bezzy. That's the okay. Symbols. I think, yeah, 15 is pretty okay, especially when the games are not out yet. But if you're 10 days from release, that's kind of 10 days from release, you probably want more. If you were like still a few months out, I think it was fine. Let's see if we can do an easy fix for this, and then we're gonna do an easy fix for I'm gonna ask why these icons are so tiny. I have no idea why. Because I feel like the tiles are set up correctly. Come on, update. It's like my biggest wish for AI stuff is that it's just faster, honestly. If I had this, but just 4 times as fast, versus like, oh, it needs to be even smarter, I would rather have a focus on speed over smarts right now. Let's see if this works. So game UI is currently enabled. It should. Game State Manager seems to be completely doomed. That's why. Game just getting spoiled now. Well, you still have the lads and lads that are like, oh yeah, no, we don't use any AI at all. And they're not competing with this. Or maybe they are. I honestly don't know. Because is this like, at the end of the day, is this faster than learning it all yourself? Maybe. Maybe not. If I gave this to William, maybe he could do a better job faster. I'm not sure. If you're a newbie, that's a different story. There's no errors, but I feel like it didn't do anything. So game UI should be... okay, yeah, so it disables main UI as well. Better job and faster subjective. Yeah, that's the thing. And like things like, for example, the like throwaway stuff where I'm like, oh, can you give it more feel? Like, what are some quick feel wins? That's something that like you probably couldn't do faster. Not to like that level, because it was just like a throwaway thing. But then it gets stuck on like these random dumb things sometimes as well. So yeah. Fix this, buddy. I feel like you'd hit a point where it messes too much with other things, so it would be less useful further in development of the project. Yeah, but that's when the like debugging capability, I think, still comes in really nice for this. Of like just telling it, where is it broken? Tell me. And then it can point you in the right direction. Maybe it can't fix it. I don't know what this means, but we'll just ignore this for now. And I think that's a good one. Let's accept this and let's make a new task. Here to show it's my sprites in my game UI. Some add icon. Put 8 by 8. Solve this. Will there be something like a training arc? I don't think so. Not for art skills. What do you mean you do not like my beautiful duck that I made earlier? Who needs a training arc when I can make ducks that look like this? God, this is not great. But yeah, I think it's more about just getting a better... One thing actually that I picked up on the Unity Asset Store earlier. Fuck it, I'll do it. How do I set up a dono goal? I think I actually need to log in again. I'll take a look at that in a second. I have no idea how this works, but we bought the asset earlier today because we need it for one of our games. The river auto material. And like, I think more of my training arc would be learning how to use these more technical tools to make games look better with like waterfalls and splines and shit. I have no idea. This scares me. This genuinely scares me right now on having to figure out how this works. Because it looks hard. It has good reviews that say that it's easy to use, but still... I don't know how I feel about this. I have never used splines before. I think that's going to be more of my training arc versus learning how to make art myself entirely. Let me quickly check. Kofi. Okay, what's the username? This is the username. Not now. I can set up. I don't know if we're gonna hit it. We'll see. I do a goal. Add a goal. Tokyo, a game show plus bet stream. Stream. You're prepaying for the shirtless marks. So the amount that I want to target is 450, let's say, and we start at 10. Oh, it's euro. Yeah, no, because we had the 10 euro dono earlier. We'll accompany it. This work. I had a way. Yes, let's go. I'm already set up. And now let's go back to development. So, mixing sprite render with UI elements. It's okay. This canvas is a scale of 6. I see. Set the source image to your sprite. Don't know if I can do this. My sprite asset is a sprite sheet, however. Single sprite. I have to change the title. It's too short. It's too long. You can't see the whole thing. Or I think actually I can just edit the OBS properties. Make this 700 by this. Yes, now you can see it. If I go back to properties, can I do like 600? Yes, perfect. I had a great name for the game, then neighbor came to do. Okay, so replace the sprite render with image component. Oh, I can literally just do this. Wow. I'm so stupid. Well, let's just pretend we never saw this. This was a very good use of 2 of my credits. Adventure. And then this one. Add image. And then change this one to... It's gone out of your head. It's doomed, my dude. Doomed. Where's my magic particles? So, this is 7 tall. Can I just squish this to like 6 by 6? It's gonna look fine, let's say. Because it's at a bigger scale anyways. This is 5. Gets a height of 5 as well. Do you think streaming helps you stay focused in game dev, or it doesn't matter? So I had a really good conversation about this in the video coming up next Friday, where I asked another Twitch streamer about this. There is a debuff in intelligence. You get like a 50% intelligence debuff, but you regain, like you get the buff then of focus, where I am not, when I'm live streaming, I'm not gonna fuck around and like walk around the house or start scrolling on my phone or start looking at YouTube or whatever, because it's game mode. Not game mode, but it's grind mode. And that's kind of what he says is like more worth it than the debuff of the intelligence debuff, basically. Which I think is a valid point. Also, I think I'm gonna change the values to only like, let's do 6 character stops before we move to the exponentials. Or at least not as much. Let's do 7. So this is 20, this is 5, so total width for this should be like 30. It's 20, just a 25 total width, I guess. 0, 0. Same here. 30, 0, 0. That was 25, I think. 25. Why intelligence debuff though, Manif? Because I'm multitasking. Because I'm reading chats. I have to be like, fuck no, I need to be entertaining. I can't just sit here in dead silence thinking. Like, you still have an entertainment role at the end of the day. And that's kind of the debuff. I can't just lock in and focus hard because there are going to be things that will pull my attention away at points. Which is also fine. But those are like some of the things that you do need to keep in mind. That's, can be issues. This can be 30 by 20. I guess once your audience gets comfortable with how they support you financially, they don't like to change. I don't know what we're talking about. Seamus. I'm sorry. Should work now. Yeah, I can't stream and develop. I get exhausted after now. It definitely takes some time. Okay, perfect. Let's ask it. Supposed to show how many on screen currently. Not many have passed through the entrance. What is this game? It's an incremental game inspired by Fill Up the Hole and Tower Wizards, where you run an adventure dungeon basically, and the adventurers, they pay entrance and then they'll go in. I didn't even get to the room section. I think I'm gonna do a part 2 of this stream or something. I want to do it because I think this is probably one of the more fun ideas, and it's like kind of small in scope. And I think especially like, I can quickly make some more art and whatever. If they send Ko-fi and super chats, they won't sign up for Patreon. I think it's different. Some people just don't like the one-off. Like, some people prefer the one-off nature of Ko-fi and super chats versus doing a Patreon where you're almost like, for a lot of people, it feels like you're committing to a monthly subscription. And I think it's just about giving options, because maybe you don't want to give $10, but you do want to give like $2 or whatever. And then a Ko-fi may make more sense to just give like $2 our way. Let's be counted from spawn till when they cave. Oh, you're in ask mode. I see. Oopsie. It's fixed. Did it for me, buddy. Yes, you are. It's a good boy. Scripture. Okay. So, let's take a look if this works. If it does, I want to do a little bit more feel still. Keep going. Thanks. This should go back down to 0 now. I guess the best way actually is to just drop them on here. Do you all prototype the art and gameplay together? Yeah, I don't think I ever use prototype. Like, sometimes, if we're not sure, what we even do is we just prototype with multiple asset packs. Let me see if I have... I can't... I don't have my display set up, but like, I've even made prototypes where there starts with a button that's like, do I want low poly style or do I want PBR style? Where I just have 2 different art styles on top of the same underlying code. Because I think it matters a lot what the visual style is of your game. And it can, like, same thing with music. This game without the music and sound effects, I think would feel very different already. Wait, he's gonna die. This is good. Do it to me. And then the rules. Do you want? Let's look for the sound effect in the meantime. Audio effects. The game is just a collection of prototypes that work together. That's a way to say it. This is too loud. Good sound effect, like a short one. Come on. I can't open my VLC. I'm gonna stop the looping. This could be good. Cave entrance. Let's try plane climb. Let's take a look at what this says. Okay. So right now we're at 10 gold. Seems like some of them don't get cleaned up correctly. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, you could literally just do a count of how many adventurers are currently active under adventurers, and I think that's a safer approach. To be objects. Ozit, I'm gonna run to the washroom and I'll be back real soon. Does this work? Yes, it does. god, the fucking loser is here. Kill yourself. Please. In real life, with a gun. Do not impersonate people, you stupid son of a bitch. Why do you even have 25 subscribers? Puzzle music, you Filipino idiot. No. Get a life. Clearly you don't have one. If you think this is funny, you're just an absolute fucking tool. And clearly you're not getting any pussy based on this. Do I report this? Okay, he's gone. So yeah, dear puzzle music, I wish you pain and suffering, because you are just... Why? Don't. It's Thomas, isn't it? I don't think so. Oh, now my YouTube chat is frozen. Oh well. Why you come in here? Oh. So. How did it do it now? Double processing. So. Feel about this one, Chief. Just so annoying. Break this. Okay, seems to work. I saw that still, so don't worry. If I would, but it's some dude who I probably will never see. Come in if you want, I'll fight you. I don't mind. Make him touch grass, yeah. I really like, honestly, the game feel of how stupid this is. So, what is the easy one? Technically, I can end the stream now, and I fulfilled my streamer contract. But I want to do like a little bit more, because I don't feel like I actually got much of the idle stuff working. So I'm going to stay a bit longer, and I'm going to see. I don't think I can do the dungeons. It's too complex, and I've been doing this for 3 hours. I'm going to make a little shop. Maybe this is already kind of fucked, but... let's create empty. I'm going to make this very quick and cheap. Create image. No, I'm gonna do it even cheaper. I'm gonna add a button. Buy in. That's what I'm gonna call it. And then I'm going to put the button. It's going to have a width of 40. It's going to have a height of 10. Sure. And it's going to have text and an image. It's going to be 8 by 8. And it's going to be my little housey that I made. Give this a vertical layout group, horizontal layout group. Housey goes first. We do not control this. We go middle left. And this text has a width of 40. And it's just gonna have the price. The height of 10. Is 10 fine? No. I'm gonna put this at 10 size-wise. 9? 9 works. The words watching a Flemish man make a clicker game while a Filipino imitates his brand. Such is life. Give it a spacing of 2. This is such a weird ass button, but I just want it to be functional. Oh well. Disable this boldness. Oh, the house needs to be smaller. This is 6 by 6 again. Just make this button a width of 20, I guess. Yeah. So be it. Put this here. Actually, I'm gonna make this 30. And then 25. 30. 30, because I think it's gonna cost more money. Okay. And then let's go back to our game. Go to the grid. And come on, don't be annoying now, Unity. Let me drag through. Let me drag. Okay, random brush. Pick random tiles. I'm gonna expand this a little bit outside of the visible area. Fuck you. Dudes, you have a bunch of cheap accounts, buddy. My dudes, you're so stupid. You even just have your email address. Dale, who the fuck is Dale Emma? At outlook.com. Now you're from Singapore, some click farm, I guess. Let's do this again. Let's go. What is happening? We have some Mongol who thinks it's cool to impersonate people. Little does he know he's a pathetic, worthless sack of shit. I genuinely hope you will never get any bitches in life. No maidens for you. Nothing. Okay, and then under spawn system, I am going to add spawn point 1. And then spawn point 2. Where they can appear. Okay, so I guess I need something about like how many a second. Oh well, I can worry about it later. Let's do a new task. Let's go, man. They're just making people, those who make work. Yeah. I want to update my spawn system. I added a button. It's gonna be more because I need to think about like some sort of a system where because I can't just say it needs to be tracked. I need like an upgrades manager or something. I feel like that makes it harder. Like I don't think I can do this quick and dirty in a good way. Or it's like, oh, I just buy an in Okay, no. Let's see if I can do this in a quick and dirty way. Add. Automate my spawning. There's a buy in button. Have you ever had updates updating client library icons? No, I don't think I have, John. Stop. Sure, will spawn at either at spawn point 1 or spawn point 2. Data buying TMP the new price each time. Displayed as price. Not Spectre. Think about something extensible to track my at a shop. Add a more robust shop later on. See what this does. Yeah, I just like quit Steam. That's usually what I do. And then just push it again. Did you push your Steamworks update? Because I think the icon is based on Steamworks. I'm not sure actually. Instead of the Steam store page. That's also something that could be the issue. Indie Game Clinic finished his stream as well. So now all the viewers should come back to us, but I feel like that didn't happen. So, upgrade system, upgrade data. Yeah, this is something that needs more thought out. I'm gonna try this now, but I think, to be honest, I should just... This is not something as easy as I thought to just tack on at the end. Gonna add a pet the duck mechanic after this, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I don't know how much this is gonna be, but I can multitask while that one is going. Create empty sprites. Duck. Just give it a rigid body just so it drops down as well. Should be easy. Freeze rotation should be fine. Include layers, exclude layers. It should not collide with adventurers. And then, does it need a box collider? I'm actually not sure. Duck. And then with the need this. Go to desktop, get it again. Put it in here again. Update. Go to my sprite renderer. Slice. Fill size. 8x8. Save. Slice. And apply. So I feel like this should be done with a particle system or something. Who cares? Oh my god, reviews for real. I'm just gonna stop this actually then. I think it will have rolled back. Is this game to remember the rabies attack on Thomas? That was from the petting zoo? Who knows, maybe. Did I end up getting rid of the legs? Oh well. Prefabs. A duck. I want to add a pettable duck to my game. I have a add duck prefab. Clicking it should play an SFX and enable duck. Making it move and jiggle or something so you can see the duck loves you. There should be a petting cooldown. Petting is done by clicking the duck and shouldn't spawn an adventurer. Now I need to find a duck quack. Am I gonna... How? Am I just gonna rip something from art list? But I put a duck/chicken ideas in the Discord. The duck is probably better. Sprite swap should be pretty easy though. Sound effects. Duck. Perfect. I don't think it can do AAC actually. It should be fine. We do the duck at the end. Thanks, by the way, Seamus, for the member. I didn't mention this one before. What bolt up duck? I don't think we're gonna do bolt up duck anytime. Do I have a duck script? Duck petting. And then we go to audio, SFX. Throw in the duck. Let's take a look. What this does. Did it tell me I need to do anything else? I think that should be pretty much... I need a collider actually. And it should be part of the game. Box Collider 2D. This should be fine. Okay, so it still spawns some dudes. Should I update so it duck has legs? Technically, this looks weird. This looks okay actually. Because I kind of wanted to walk around back and forward a little bit. Doing here. Why is it doing something with the in manager? Oh, it didn't fully. Yes, no longer click the duck. Take another look-see. Who doesn't want to pet their own duck? Ten out of 10 game. We can pet the duck. Except now I want to update the duck. So that it does a little bit of a walk around. Do I still have a... Yes. Delete this one. Let's put this one in instead. Now the duck has legs. Duck so that it sometimes moves around a bit left/right. Shouldn't go too far though. I just wanted to like kind of walk around a little bit. I don't know why you want to pet the duck, but hey, you can pet the duck now. Just think all of this will be fine. Let's give it a go. Take that, William. You think you need Godot to have a duck petting mechanic? Think you can. At Bite Me, we pet our ducks in any engine. Is it gonna walk around? Why do we not walk around? Duck. Milwaukee, Wonder Range, let's give it 4, movement speed 1, wait time 3, max wait time 8, let's make this 4, move duration 2. Wow. Does the duck not seem to want to move? Bowling Simulator Go. It made me realize that making a simulator game with group interactions is harder than you think, and state machines are scary. Age of Rot Duck Petting might get a little weird with the swords and all. The ducks are just gonna die. You can eat them. Put them over the campfire. That's a joke for legal reasons. Who knows? Health bonus. Yeah, indeed. You can just put it on a stick. What do we say here? Freeze all constraints was enabled. I did not know that. So, does the duck moo? Still doesn't want to move. Why? Peking duck, always, every day of the week. How hard can it be to have a duck move around? It's not... Just why does it say it has the freeze all? It doesn't, right? I have freeze rotation, but nowhere here is it like about the freeze all. It's not static. Nothing is static, so that shouldn't be it either. Take a look if this is better. Bezzy, this ain't the chief. Yeah, you're making me look stupid now. It also doesn't log anything. There are no debug messages. I feel like Bezzy just shit the bed at the end. Where it like feels like it's changing something, but it isn't. I had this problem once before, but it's annoying. Now Bezzy is like, I have no clue, because it's thinking so long. All I wanted was a duck. Oh no, it's because I'm in play mode still, I think. Back to the duck as well, because I think the hearts were a bit too long. Let's put this on 1. Here's a betting cooldown of 3. I've added much more detailed logging. It's just start. Oh well, we take what we can get. I thought it would enable everything under the game thing on its own, so I didn't need to manually assign that. Starting Wonder Behavior Code Routine. I want my little ducky to quack and walk around. And now I get neither. It doesn't have those constraints. It doesn't. I'm just gonna disable the freeze rotation on the duck. Or maybe I already did. I'm not even sure yet. Let's disable this. And let's see if that was a problem. Not the thing. It's not the thing. I'm just gonna get rid of it's not working. Just get rid of the duck movements. Get rid of all. Let's clean up. Duck movement. I'll stick to static betting for now. On that downer, I guess I'm gonna wrap up stream now because it's getting 9:30 p.m. here, so I'm gonna wrap up. But I just want to go back to betting, hard audio playback, cooldown, this stuff. So that should be fine. Spit roasted duck, my dude. What do you hate against this poor little ducky? We're not gonna do that. I have so much more that I kind of want to do with this game. I feel like maybe I want to continue this, but I'm like, can I really make this game like as good as it needs to be for like this art style? I don't know, and we have enough stuff to do. Need a duck horror game. How that would work, I have no idea. I'm not sure. It ain't moving. I disabled the moving thing. I just decided that it is now it is a feature. It's not gonna move anymore. It did not correctly clean it up. I think Bezzy has just shit the bed, which is a annoying thing as well, because it's just certain that it's changing things when it's not in fact. I've had this before. It's not ideal, but just life. Yeah, because it does the duck original constraints now. And it freezes the rotation themselves. I didn't clean it up. Can you clean up the duck? What's it called? It's just the and I'll go. Just want this to be a final clean thing, and then I'm gonna put this up. It's always like just one more thing. Just one more thing. Keep the core petting functionality. Should have just made an incremental game about petting ducks and nothing else. Why I gotta do all of this dungeon stuff? Come on, update your codes. Please. Come on. Okay, so it's doing the changes now. Is it gonna be cleaned up? Yes. Did you guys ever try to make an open world survival game? We did not. Do you really want us to do that? I have one final thing, because it's just annoying me. Update the add button. Feel. Failed to generate a response. Thank you very much. Let's try this again. It's just something that annoyed me. And we'll go from there. Do you think normally you'd then just step in and figure the issue out? We keep going with Betty for next piece. I think so. I think it's also, you know, I've been doing this for 3.5 hours with like basically no break. I think it's also I'm just getting like kind of grumpy. But yeah, I think realistically, the smart move would have been to just look at the clause myself and see where it's gonna go wrong, because I can't read it. I'm just lazy. I want to wrap this up. I was like, oh, can I do a quick one? Fortunately, I couldn't. But you should be perfect. Well, we have something of a game. There isn't as much implemented as I would have hoped to a certain degree, but at least we have a petting duck. And it feels pretty decent. So, yeah. I am gonna leave it at this. Save? I did save this. Duck. Let's go. Everybody, thank you very much for having tuned in once again. If you want to look at this yourself, once again, you can try it out for free. There's a link in the chat, in the description. You get 100 free credits. I'm actually curious. Wait, where is it? We were at 206 when we started the stream, basically. So this entire stream was 45 requests, which is kind of, you know, there were a lot of dumb ones that I could have just, like, I didn't need to go through Bezzy or whatever. So yeah. Streamlabs is giving me off number 2. Ah, I see. I see. Now you're back to number 1. Or like number 2. Thank you very much, Seamus, for the €2 as well. With it out of the way, thank you all as well for watching. And you got me through a feature at work. Thank you. That's good, Smiggy. Tomorrow, there's going to be a very special live stream. That's not me. It's going to be Thomas and William. And they're going to do a deep dive into like our code or something like that. They're going to talk about nerdy stuff. You know how it is. It should be at 6 p.m. European time. So basically the old streaming time from back when I was in Belgium. So it's going to be US friendly. It's going to be EU friendly. It's just not going to be Japan friendly. So you can be excited to go for that. And yeah, that's all right to say. I'm going to wrap up for the night now. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the last video. William, is that you? Do I have another impersonator channel? No, this is you indeed. It's going to be Swiss Code indeed. Also known as Nerd Stuff.